Steve, quick catch up with the VIP news with the fighters and everything. We'll go back to, we touched on it last time. We had Jake Barton going out to Serbia, testing himself for a little away trip, and come back with a second round stoppage, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, the original opponent he got apparently got changed a couple of days before, so he did get an easier opponent, but still the experience of getting on the plane, travelling away, fighting in a different country, has been bagged, hasn't it? And like we were saying, it takes a lot of balls, especially when he wasn't getting paid. You know, you've got to give him all the credit in the world for doing that. And to be honest, when I heard it was an easier touch, I was made up, because he deserved that. Yeah, so Jake's had another win, and we're going to move him on and maybe into an 8th rounder in September when he's back out.
Yeah, and is that right? Because he did mention to me you might be looking at trying to get there, because I believe the Central Area title is vacant at light heavyweight.
It is, so. Yeah. So he's had seven wins now, so I'm sure they'd pass him for
well,
it.
I think that was his 6th win now, so hopefully it'll be 7 by the time that comes.
Yeah. So I've wrote to the area council just to see who's about and whether we could put his name forward for the vacant one. So yeah.
Would that be in his hometown, because he's from Southport, isn't he? We used to go to Floral Hall there.
Yeah, we went there with Mike Stafford, didn't we, a few times, and it's a lovely venue. You know, I wouldn't say the next one would be there for him or
before the title.
But maybe it's something we can look at. But you know, I've not got many other fighters in that area, so there'd be a lot of pressure on him to sell tickets, like there was on Mike when he went there. But yeah, something we can look at.
Yeah. Lyndon Arthur last night.
Yeah.
Win.
Yeah, it was good win. You know, the circumstances around why his performance wasn't as good. You know, he had some outside influences that made it an hard night for him. So, you know, when people just look on the TV, they just think it's the 30 or the 36 minutes that they see on the TV. But you know, there's been 10 weeks of training and stresses and other things on it, and to be honest with you, we can't go into it, but you know, for Lyndon to perform as well as he did last night, and he was nowhere near his best performance, he did very, very well.
Great finish up.
And the stoppage was great, yeah.
And now, yesterday I was here with you, you'd arranged a VIP spa day, and it was a great day, wasn't it? And I think it must have been great for you, because you got to see some of the kids that you've signed just recently in action for the first time.
Yeah, it was something different. I mean, they used to do it years ago, where I used to get all the VIP kids down here on the Saturdays, and they'd be here 3 or 4 hours, and we'd plan the different weights, and they come from Liverpool, Yorkshire, Manchester, and they all spar each other and improve. And I stopped doing it because a few people were letting us down, so you're making arrangements, coming out in your own time and getting let down. But yesterday's all come about really because of the Polish guy bringing a girl over and asking to get a few in there, and then someone said, oh, I'm bringing a welterweight, can you get me a welterweight? And it just happened like that. So it wasn't anything that was planned. It was put together really on the Thursday and the Friday before yesterday, but it worked out well, and I'll probably look at doing it again because everyone who come down enjoyed it.
Yeah. And I've just looked on here on the table, the tickets.
Yeah, the tickets
have
started to come, so you know, all the shows, they started to drift through the announcing. Obviously the first one, September the 3rd, the fight between Nathan Bennett and Kane Garner, 2 VIP kids for the Central Area title, was announced last week, and he's had a fantastic reception. You know, everyone's been on about getting on the undercard there, but you know, we can't put everyone on, but I think I've got to the place now where I know who's fighting, so you know, that'll all come out now. But I think I've got about 60 of the kids all fights now, so just a few more I need to squeeze in somewhere, and then we've got the TV lads all fighting, so you know, we've got 3rd of September in Liverpool, we go in the 11th of September at Bolton, and again on the Sunday the 12th at Bolton.
Is that going to be Sunday day then?
That'll be a Sunday day, yeah. So there'll be like a curry dinner for people on that one, and then on the the 17th back at the Olympia. Sean Keynes is going to top that one. Not sure, but hopefully for the title. The worst he'll be defending his Central Area Bantamweight title, yeah. And then the 24th back in Liverpool at the Height and Knowsley one. 26th I'm doing one with Alex Matvienko, Elite Boxing, back at Bolton, which is a Sunday one. So mainly his kids on there, but I am going to put a couple of my kids on who have not been able to get out. And then I think the 1st of October we got a Hull. So in between that we've obviously.
Is that the Tommy Coyle thing?
Yeah, Tommy Coyle's last dance, as he's calling it. Yeah, so he's got Ricky Hatton speaking, and Carl Frampton, Martin Murray, Jamie Moore. You know, a lot of the people he's trained with are going over there. So that'll be a good night, and there's going to be like 4 fights on there. So we'll get the old kids out there. The Leeds kids I've got, I managed to sneak a few onto the Josh Waddington show. So really and truthfully, everyone's busy, and you know, the Liverpool shows I'm doing with Trinity Entertainment, Nelson, who I've worked with before, so he's going to take a bit of weight off me. And for people who don't know, James Russell, who's been our stalwart, my right hand man for like probably over 10 years now, has had cancer, and he's been in treatment for 4 months, but he looks like his last chemo this week, and hopefully everything's gone well, and he'll be back to help me on the Bolton show, so that's good news.
And we've got Mickey Ellison coming in to do, keeping him busy, aren't we?
Yeah, well, it's Sunday morning, isn't it? So it's probably the last time we can say he's coming home, because after tonight it's either home or it didn't happen. So good luck to the England lads. England lads fighting. England lads in the football, massive boost for the country. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm in my golf gear, so I'm golfing. I've just packed my bag, so I've got my t-shirt on, I've got my jumper for when it gets cold, and I've got my wet gear for when it starts raining. So play the golf and then back home and we're going to watch England.
Leading to it, we've got Mickey Ellison coming in to do some work for you on these wonderful rooms I built for you. We now put the fire doors on.
Yeah.
I was trying to a couple of days ago, and I think your plan is to get him out on one of our shows, is it? And
yeah, I'm going to have a chat with him when he comes down, and as you say, he's coming down as a favour for me to finish off the good job that you've done building my man cave, which hopefully we can get the camera down and show people where we're going to. So here we are, Lee, in the new man cave that we've got at the VIP bar, which will be opening soon. Not finished yet, but we've got the Sky Dish coming to put the golf simulator on. So that'd have been a 200-yard drive down the centre of some golf course, whichever we pick. So
what is that? Can you anything you want on it?
Yeah.
Any course anywhere
in
the
world, we have to pick and put it on here. So you know, after an hard day's work, a few of us will come up here and have a couple of beers from the
pool table.
Our great fridge that Carl Frampton kind of left us when he moved on. So thank you for that, Carl. We're gonna have
we've got a bit of artwork downstairs.
Yeah, a bit of a dart board there. It's coming up, so we'll have a dart. We've got the pool here. So all we're waiting for is Mickey Ellison to turn up today.
To fill that hole in there.
Put a door on there and a little bit of skirting, and then we can put the carpets down and start tidying it up. But thanks for you, Lee, as well, because this is a little place that you've built as well, isn't it?
So every now and then I do come in useful, mate.
So during lockdown you spent many hours sorting this place up, so it's crazy that all the pubs are going to start opening, and while they've been closed we've had nowhere to go, but no, you'll get used to this, looking forward to it. Well, so the IP man cave, Mickey's coming down to finish it. I just hope that he is better joining than he was fighting in his last fight, because it wasn't one of his best performances.
Well, it wasn't his best performance, but I think it still warrants, if he can get a win on one of our shows, a try.
Listen, I've asked for the rematch straight away. You know, he's won our rubber match. Everyone should see the third fight. That's always happens. Even like both of them have gone the distance. I mean, we've admitted it. One of Charlie was on top of his game in that, you know, as good as we've seen him. But Mickey was poor, and it wasn't only to the last few rounds that he started getting into the fight, and it was an hard night for him. But on form, I'd still fancy Mickey to beat him, and it'd be only fair to them to give us a rematch, but I've not heard anything since they said we would have. So, you know, it's like anything else, you go your own way, don't you? And maybe we can get him into a position where he's a mandatory for English again. They just have to take it, won't they?
Alright, Steve, I'll catch up with you soon. Obviously, you've got a busy few weeks ahead of you now.
Yeah.
So, but we'll have definitely confirmed undercards.
Yeah, they'll be going out next week, or the undercards. We've got the tickets out and get them selling in. I am looking at another another show on the world to get all the kids out from there. The worst come to us, I'm going to have to put them on the Liverpool shows, which I've really not got room for. So I'm looking to get one out in the world. Top by Mason Cartwright. Yeah.
You're talking now. There's that 8 shows in a possible.
Yeah, it could be 8 shows in 5 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, we're on 7 in 4 weeks, but listen, everyone's been out for a long while, haven't they? So needs must.
Definitely back with a bang.
Yeah.
Nice one, Steve.
Thank you.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.